So as most of y'all know, I have two older sisters and a fairly dominant mother. So that's the culture I come from. My oldest sister, Susan, lives in Atlanta. She comes in with her family once a year. We meet down at the beach with my mom, and me and mom and my brother-in-law go on a fishing trip, which means we pay a guide to take us out and put us on fish. And this year, so great. I was able to do this last Friday. We go out, mom's first cast, she pulls in this bull red, which is gigantic. And I've put a picture of it down below, but it was just so renewing, I guess, to be out on the water, to be with family, and to be enjoying what is truly important in life. And as these things will do with my weird brain, I started thinking about why and our why and what it is. And, now really is the time because we're beyond halftime now. And if you are working from a why and you're having difficulty, maybe right now the question should be who? And who are you working for? Because I am here today to remind you that you are an entrepreneur. And being an entrepreneur, a business owner, a leader, a vision caster, that you are the one that is responsible for your future. You are the one that is responsible for setting the course on where you are going and who you are doing it for. And that should give you the motivation to take whatever steps you need to take to advance. Now, I've heard any number of good things out of offices in the past few weeks, even though you would probably say you've heard a different message. Number one is that we're seeing even leases start to increase significantly over the past 6 weeks. And in doing so, it means you're still out there actively transacting, which means you're going where you need to go. That's an entrepreneur. That's what you do. You're doing it for a reason or for someone or something. And so continue to move in that direction because we got two earnings reports over the course of the past week or so from Blackstone and ProLogis, major commercial real estate holders, which are saying we have made the turn. We have hit the bottom and commercial real estate is starting to move back up in the other direction again. There's just an abundance of data, and I may even post an additional newsletter, but just to the website that I've linked to in the top of the YouTube there in the next day or two. But that shows that correlation between commercial real estate, employment, and the demand for residential real estate. As we continue to see inventory go up in residential real estate, which that is a fairly predictable trend that you can watch, demand moves like this, and it's all over the charts. And again, we may be by the end of the year at 6.5. We may not be, but you see all this back and forth between the Fed, between the executive branch of the government, and we're trying to get this moving, but time is now to sow the seeds because you and I both know it's not going to happen overnight. So those of you that are looking at online, those of you should have 5 or 6 different lead sources you are working at all times. And follow up, remember, is the most important thing. Anyway, I am super excited about this week. I hope you are too. Take some action, sow the seeds so that you can reap the rewards in the coming months. Get that pipe full and let's go do this. Have a great week.